26 year-round gardening tips from Grandpa. Winter seed sowing. Sowing seeds in winter is an effective technique to start growing plants early. You need a clear plastic container with a lid that has drainage holes at the bottom. Fill the container with soil and moisten it. Sow the seeds at appropriate distances, then cover with the lid to retain warmth and moisture. The temperature inside the container will help the seeds germinate quickly. When the seedlings grow large enough, you can transfer them to the garden soil without worrying about transplant shock. Storing seeds. Storing seeds is a great way to save costs for the next planting season. Harvest seeds from healthy, fully ripe plants. To collect seeds, let the fruits dry for a few days, then separate the seeds. Ensure the seeds are completely dry before placing them in paper bags or glass jars. Clearly label the type of plant and the harvest date. Different seeds have varying shelf lives, so research accordingly. Garden bed design with string. Designing garden beds with string is a simple method to create organized planting spaces. Start by selecting a location with ample sunlight. Use string to outline the shape of the bed, helping you visualize its size and shape. Mark the position with stakes or stones and dig the soil according to the outlined shape. This design allows you to manage the garden easily, optimize space, and care for the plants more effectively. You can track the growth of each plant more clearly. Using old socks to tie climbing plants. Using old socks to tie climbing plants is a handy tip for allowing plants to grow without damage. Cut the socks into 20 to 30 centimeters pieces and gently tie the stems to trellises or wires. This method helps the climbing plants attach naturally without excessive stress. The elastic material of the socks allows for growth without hindrance. It's important not to tie too tightly to avoid snapping branches. Protecting seedlings from cutworms. To protect seedlings from cutworms, you can use cut cardboard or toilet paper rolls. Cut the cardboard into pieces about 10 to 15 centimeters high and place them around the seedlings to create a protective barrier. This prevents cutworms from reaching the plants from below. This method not only protects the seedlings, but also retains moisture in the surrounding soil. When watering or during rain, moisture is retained, creating favorable conditions for root development. Regular checks for cutworms will help implement control measures promptly. Easy handling of small seeds. Handling small seeds like carrot seeds can be tricky, but you can use sticky notes or wet toothpicks. Cut sticky notes into small pieces and place seeds on them with the tip of a toothpick, which will pick up the seeds easily. After picking up, place the seeds into the prepared soil. This method prevents seeds from falling out and ensures they are placed correctly. It saves time and effort in sowing small seeds, making the process more enjoyable. Keeping seedlings warm. Keeping seedlings warm during cold weather is crucial. A simple way is to use plastic milk jugs. Cut the bottom off the jug and fill it with water, then place it around the seedlings. The water in the jug retains heat, protecting the plants from the cold. You can also use stones for added protection. Stones retain heat well and help the plants develop steadily. Check the seedlings regularly and adjust the position of the jug or stones to ensure they stay warm, promoting healthy growth. Using old containers for drainage. When planting in deep pots, ensuring drainage is essential. If water cannot escape, plant roots may rot. A simple solution is to use old containers. Puncture small holes in the bottom of aluminum or tin cans. Then place the container at the bottom of the pot before adding soil. The container will maintain airflow, allowing water to drain easily. This method improves drainage capability, helping to save costs. Regularly check soil, moisture levels, and plant conditions to ensure healthy growth. Mini greenhouse from soda bottles. Using soda bottles to create a mini greenhouse is a useful tip for protecting seedlings. Cut the bottom off a soda bottle and place it over a seedling to shield it from wind and heavy rain. The bottle retains warmth and moisture, aiding rapid plant growth. You can easily move the bottle if weather conditions change. This method also helps control humidity for the plants. The moisture inside the bottle helps keep warmth during the day and maintains temperature at night. This approach is effective for seed sowing and can be applied to various plants. Toilet paper rolls for seed sowing. Using toilet paper rolls for sowing seeds is a cost-effective and convenient method. Collect used rolls, fill them with soil, and ensure they are not too full to allow space for the seeds. Sow seeds in the center of the roll, helping to keep the seed stable. When the seedlings grow large enough, you can plant the entire roll into the ground without needing to separate the plants. The roll will decompose, allowing roots to grow freely. This method saves time and keeps your garden organized. Fertilizing deep-rooted plants. Fertilizing deep-rooted plants is crucial for their healthy growth. Use a section of PVC pipe to apply fertilizer effectively. Start by drilling small holes in the pipe for even distribution of fertilizer into the soil. Place the pipe upright near the plant's base, ensuring it doesn't touch the roots. Pour the fertilizer into the pipe. When watering, moisture will dissolve the fertilizer and deliver nutrients directly to the roots. This method ensures plants receive adequate nutrition without disturbing the soil surface layer. Preventing root rot. Preventing root rot is essential in plant care. Overly moist soil can lead to this issue. A simple solution is to use old sponges at the bottom of pots. Cut the sponge into small pieces and place them at the bottom before adding soil. The sponge retains moisture but allows water to drain easily. Regularly check the soil condition and root health. If you notice signs of rot, adjust watering amounts and ensure the soil has good drainage, promoting healthy plant growth. Easy mulching. Applying mulch helps protect plants and retain soil moisture. However, transporting mulch can be challenging. Using buckets and a wheelbarrow is a simple way to make mulching easier. Fill buckets with mulch and place them on the wheelbarrow. When you reach the area to mulch, simply pour it out and spread it around the plants. This method saves time and effort while keeping your garden tidy. The mulch layer will retain moisture, suppress weed growth, and protect plant from extreme temperatures. Plastic containers for seed sowing. Using plastic food containers as mini greenhouses is a great tip for seed sowing. Clean the plastic container and poke holes in the bottom for drainage. Fill the container with soil, moisten it, and sow seeds. Cover the container with a lid to maintain warmth and moisture. This method helps seeds germinate faster and protects them from external elements like wind and heavy rain. When seedlings grow large enough, you can transfer them to the garden without the risk of transplant shock. Using plastic containers saves money and recycles materials. Tool storage solution. Using a small mailbox to store gardening tools is a convenient tip that keeps your gardening area tidy. Choose a mailbox that you no longer use and place it in a convenient location. You can store small tools like scissors, gloves, or seeds inside. This method saves you time searching for tools when needed. Regularly check the mailbox to ensure the tools are in good condition and clean. Companion planting. Companion planting is like giving your plants helpful friends. Some plants grow better when placed next to certain others. For example, planting basil next to tomatoes doesn't just look nice, it actually helps. Basil can improve the flavor of tomatoes and may even repel pests like aphids and whiteflies. Another classic pair is carrots and onions. Onions deter carrot flies, while carrots help loosen the soil for onions. Marigolds are great companions, too, because their strong scent keeps harmful insects away. When done right, companion planting can boost plant growth, save space, and reduce the need for chemical pesticides. It's also a smart way to use your garden space efficiently. Simply research which plants pair well together and arrange your garden so they can benefit each other. Nature has its own teamwork system. You just need to put it to use. Mulching. Mulch is like a cozy blanket for your plants. It's a layer of material spread over the soil, and it offers several benefits. First, it helps retain moisture by slowing down evaporation, so you don't have to water as often. Second, mulch keeps weeds from popping up by blocking sunlight. Third, it helps regulate soil temperature, keeping roots cool in summer and warm in winter. You can use different materials for mulch: shredded leaves, straw, wood chips, grass clippings, or even newspaper. Spread a 2 to 3 inch layer around your plants, but leave a little space around stems to prevent rot. As organic mulch breaks down, it also adds nutrients to the soil, improving its structure. It's an effortless way to protect your plants, save time, and keep your garden looking tidy. DIY plant labels. Keeping track of what you planted is super easy with homemade plant labels. Instead of buying fancy ones, reuse items you already have at home. Old spoons, popsicle sticks, broken pieces of terracotta pots, or even plastic forks work perfectly. Just write the plant name on them using a waterproof marker. For metal spoons, you can even engrave or use stickers. Stick them in the soil next to your plants, so you'll always know which seedling is which. This is especially helpful when planting seeds or multiple varieties of the same plant. Plus, it's a fun and eco-friendly way to recycle everyday items, saving money and reducing waste. You can even get creative. Paint the sticks or spoons to add a splash of color to your garden. Composting. Composting turns kitchen scraps and yard waste into rich, dark soil your plants will love. Start by setting up a compost bin or pile in a shady spot. Add greens like fruit and vegetable peels, coffee grounds, and grass clippings, which are high in nitrogen. Balance these with browns like dry leaves, cardboard, and twigs, which provide carbon. Avoid meat, dairy, or oily foods. They attract pests. Keep the pile slightly moist and turn it every few weeks to help it break down faster. Over time, these materials decompose in a nutrient-packed compost, often called black gold. Add it to your garden beds to enrich the soil, improve drainage, and encourage healthy plant growth. It's a fantastic, eco-friendly way to recycle waste and reduce your garbage output. Watering with coffee. Got leftover coffee? Don't pour it down the drain. Dilute it with water, about 1 part coffee to 3 parts water, and use it to water acid-loving plants like azaleas, hydrangeas, camellias, and blueberries. The acidity of coffee lowers the soil pH, creating the perfect conditions for these plants to thrive. Coffee also contains small amounts of nitrogen, potassium, and magnesium, giving plants a mild nutrient boost. Make sure the coffee is plain, no sugar or cream. Overdoing it can make the soil too acidic, so limit coffee watering to once every couple of weeks. It's a great way to repurpose leftover coffee and keep your plants happy. Use a tension rod. Running out of space in your garden shed? Install a tension rod between 2 walls or posts. It's a simple, no-drill solution for organizing your tools. Hang spray bottles, gloves, or small hand tools using hooks or clips. You can also hang baskets to store seed packets, twine, or other small items. This hack keeps everything off the floor and easy to grab, helping you stay organized without taking up valuable space. DIY seed starters. Why buy seed starter trays when you can make your own from toilet paper rolls? Cut each roll in half, fold one in to create a base, and fill it with potting soil. Plant your seeds in water as usual. Once the seedlings are strong enough, plant the entire roll directly into the soil. The cardboard decomposes naturally. It's an eco-friendly, cost-effective way to start seeds indoors while recycling household waste. Save water with a rain barrel. Collecting rainwater is a fantastic way to conserve water and reduce your utility bill. Set up a rain barrel beneath your home's gutter downspout to catch runoff during rainy days. Use this free, chemical-free water to hydrate your garden, lawn, or potted plants. It's especially helpful during droughts or watering restrictions. Always cover your barrel to prevent mosquitoes from breeding, and use a screen to filter out debris. Simple, sustainable, and smart. Start seeds indoors. Starting seeds indoors gives your plants a head start, especially if you live in a cooler climate or have a short growing season. Use small containers like egg cartons, seed trays, or recycled yogurt cups. Fill them with potting soil, plant your seeds, and place them in a warm, sunny spot, like a windowsill. Keep the soil moist but not soaked. This method protects young seedlings from harsh outdoor weather and pests. Once they're strong enough and the danger of frost has passed, transplant them into your garden. You'll get healthier plants and a longer growing season. Use a garden journal. Keeping a garden journal may seem old-fashioned, but it's one of the smartest gardening habits. Write down planting dates, seed types, weather patterns, pest problems, and harvest times. Over time, you'll notice patterns, like which crops thrived and which struggled. It helps you plan crop rotation, track when to fertilize, and remember which plants worked best in certain spots. It's also fun to look back and see your garden's progress year after year. Plant in raised beds. Raised beds are like mini gardens with many benefits. They improve drainage, making it harder for plants to get waterlogged. They also allow you to control soil quality. Fill them with rich, fertile soil free of weeds. Raised beds warm up faster in spring, extending your growing season. Plus, they make gardening easier on your back since you don't have to bend as much. Build them using wood, bricks, or even old recycled materials. Your plants will thank you. Use a hose with a spray nozzle. A spray nozzle attached to your garden hose gives you better control over watering. You can adjust the water pressure and spray pattern. Gentle mist for delicate seedlings, stronger streams for larger plants. This prevents overwatering and soil erosion. It's also a big water saver since you can stop and start water flow easily. A simple tool, but a game changer for efficient, plant-friendly watering. Thank you so much for watching. We truly appreciate your support and hope you found the content helpful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing videos. See you next time.